Welcome and thank you for taking the time to explore how SIMUL8 can transform your manufacturing operations. Today, we'll show you how simulation can help solve some of the most common challenges manufacturers face, like balancing production lines, managing batch processes, and optimizing resource utilization. Here's an example. We modeled a production line creating a family of electric motors. The family of products flow through all the process steps, where the only changes they may face are a difference in cycle times or a change in tooling. You may notice some common methodologies such as parallel processing at winding and batch processing in the oven, with a rework loop at final inspection. We'll run this simulation over a 4-week period. Our first test for simulation is to match production based on an increase of demand to the production schedule. So, what happens when we have an increased production schedule? Let's take an example where we simulate a production demand increase of 75 units per week. SIMUL8 shows the impact on throughput and identifies bottlenecks, like this buildup at the winding station. So now that we know we have a bottleneck at the winding station, what techniques can we use to tackle this? Line balancing is a popular technique for equal distribution of work, minimizing idle time and maximizing throughput. So what happens if we increase the number of winding stations? Will this increase throughput or improve balance? We tested adding more winding stations. However, we didn't consider the impact that would have on our operators working this area. By adding more operators to match additional machines, throughput increased to 900, which is great. SIMUL8 gives you a virtual simulation of your production process, letting you test how interconnected factors like machinery, labor, and resource constraints all work together. This helps you make data-driven decisions and avoid costly mistakes before implementing changes in the real world. Batch processing often involves variability, which can create planning challenges. For example, one service business dealt with tools of different shapes and sizes in their batches, making it hard to predict lead times. With SIMUL8, they were able to simulate their process and identify ways to better schedule batches, ensuring more consistent workflows. Running our batches in mixed sequence can cause inefficiencies when we have to employ changeovers or incorporate setup times when switching product SKUs. Here you can see it took us 8 hours and 17 minutes to complete a single batch 48 units from our cleaning process to the oven when we run in random sequence. If we run this batch grouped in their product families, we can see that we minimize change over sequences and we can decrease the lead time from cleaning to oven to 8 hours, 3 minutes. Let's take an example of an energy-intensive batch process, like running an oven. In this simulation, the oven only runs when its buffer reaches full capacity, minimizing energy waste while maintaining throughput. SIMUL8 allows you to model and optimize energy usage, helping you lower costs and reduce your carbon footprint. Defects are inevitable in production, but rework processes don't have to disrupt your operations. In this example, SIMUL8 modeled a rework loop for defective items in an electric motor production line. Parts identified as defective during inspection were routed back for reprocessing, ensuring production continued seamlessly. We can vary defect rates across product variants and the stations they are worked upon, or we can work with high-level yield and defect percentages. As you've seen, SIMUL8 is a powerful tool, providing a platform to test many strategies and theories to optimize manufacturing processes. Whether you're looking to improve throughput, reduce bottlenecks, or manage variability, simulation allows you to test strategies and predict results, all before making changes in the real world. If you're ready to see how SIMUL8 can help your business, we'd love to hear from you. Book a personalized demo today or explore our case studies to learn more. Let's start improving your operations with SIMUL8.